You feel after Saturday's game?
I felt good. Honestly, I try to treat preseason games like another day of practice. Is going out there getting better, getting the reps.
What did you take away from watching back the film?
I feel like there's a lot of things we could have did better as a whole, but at the end of the day, it's preseason. You know, we learn from it, we make the corrections.
How beneficial for you is it to go up against Andrew Thomas every day?
Yeah, we've made each other better like all throughout camp. Like every rep we get, it's just best on best. We learn a lot from going against each other, and it's going to prepare us throughout the season.
Did you, he when you guys were doing one-on-ones, it looked like he beat you the first time. Did you ask to go again?
No, it's like the way we do it. So the first rep, when we go to the left side, he goes. We both go. Then coming back down the line, we go twice. So.
Okay, so it's playing.
What makes it such a challenge for anybody?
Mm-hmm. I would say just his athleticism, but at the same time he's strong. He's also big, so when you combine strength and athleticism, you get a good player, and he's smart too. So.
You guys were chatting after one-on-ones today. What were you guys talking about specifically?
Just talking about the rep, like things, how he set me, things I could have did better, just learning off each other.
How much of that stuff goes on, like away from the field, with you guys getting together and comparing notes, even if it's just a mental thing to talk about what you did in the certain rep practice?
Not really much off the field, but like whenever we out there practicing, especially during one-on-ones, we got that one-on-one time. Just when we off on the side, we just get to talk about our rep, little detailed things, and we learn from that.
What is the evaluation process like after a preseason game where you only played about half your starting defense, so you're not out there with all your guys, but obviously you're trying to look at certain things you're doing well. So I mean, what's that balance like? I
would just say, like, for me, I just try to chase perfection. I try to spread out first throughout my room, then throughout the whole defense, just chasing perfection, try to do all the little things right so it can translate to the regular season.
How much are you looking forward to going against the joint practices, going against another team and kind of seeing where you guys are as a defense?
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Just going against another opponent. Like I said, I treat it like practice. Joint practice, it's the same thing, just getting work in.
What, with this defense, it seems like you guys are rotating a lot of guys into the interior defensive line. Obviously, stopping the run is the key to the defense. What have you seen from that group, and yourself included, the edges included, in terms of stopping the run?
Yeah, I feel like we're doing a good job. I feel like we can definitely be a little bit better there, but we're just trying to find the right guys, the right fit. Like I said, we are just chasing perfection, and once we stop the run, everybody knows we can do rushing the passer.
What does it do to have guys who played the edge, like Kayvon and Chauncey Golston, playing on the interior?
Yes, I feel like our room is probably the deepest on the team, and like all the guys in our outside linebacker room, we all compete with each other and we all learn from each other.
DJ Reader's obviously a different guy on the nose for you guys this year. What have you learned about him, and what do you think of playing with him?
Yeah, he's a 10-plus year vet. You can tell that he's been in the league a long time. He's also smart. Like, he's a savvy veteran. Like, just today in practice, I took an inside move, and without even communicating to him, he knew to replace me, coming back out from the edge. So he's going to be real big for us.
I don't think we've asked yet, but you changed your number this year. Was there a story behind why you wanted number 3?
I mean, it was honestly the best number available after, I had 51. But it is some crazy numerology. I was born on October 3rd, 2003, and I was the 3rd pick, so. Yeah.
You big numerology guy?
Yeah, so.
Any more?
Are you in a lot better shape than you have been?
I feel like I'm in my best shape right now, but yeah, I feel good.
How has these practices with Harbaugh just kind of made you, obviously you've only been in 2 training camps, but how has this been more maybe beneficial you've seen, maybe not compared to last year, but what have you seen differently just from the way Harbaugh runs his practices now that you've been through 3 weeks of them now?
Yeah, I feel like the last time I had practices like this long was in college, so I feel like I'm getting that type of atmosphere back. Just, just the dog days, just, every single practice we out here is 2.5 hours, maybe more. So it kind of feels like a college practice, but it's all good work.
What is it like this year practicing in the afternoon in the summer as opposed to in the morning last year?
You was in the morning last year?
Yeah, you guys were going in the morning, in training camp anyway. Just like it's hotter.
It don't really much matter. I prefer to practice in the morning, but however he wants it in the morning, noontime, it doesn't matter. We're going to work.
Take 3 more.
On that, if my count is correct, today's your 16th full practice. Was quite a bit later in the season when you guys had 16 full practice. Do you feel a level of preparation differently than you did last season?
I don't really much remember like that much like during this time last year. I'm just so in the moment right now, but I feel like we feel good. Like, you know, obviously everybody's going to be sore, you know, day 16, but at the end of the day, you got to keep coming out here and fighting and putting the work in and keep getting better. So I feel good, though.
You mentioned how this group is, your all edges are maybe the deepest on the roster, you said,
Yeah.
right? So does that mean you guys should carry the most? Like, should you guys carry the most responsibility on the team?
Yeah, we already do. We already say, like, this team goes as far as we go. So we already put that chip on our shoulder.
Does that mean does that mean the Giants should lead the NFL in sacks?
Absolutely. We got to put the work in, though. So I don't want to talk about that. We're going to be about it.